Welcome. Welcome to our work from home show. It's Monday, 12 noon Central, and our show is number 20, our work from home show. We're so glad you're here. We thank you for being here. And we have a fun bunch of things to talk about today. There's our guest, our host, Marian, co host, Marian LaSalle. Hello, Marian.
Hello.
And our very special guest is Susie Juravich. Sorry.
Hey!
Hi, Susie. So we're so happy to be here. So, Marian, take over for us.
She's right. We're glad you're here. We're glad we're here. And
Yes.
having Susie here is just a big time bonus.
It is.
So we've known Susie for a long, long time. She used to be here in the Houston area with us, and she's moved to the hot country. I thought it was hot in Houston, but it's really hot where you are, isn't it, Susie?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. You could fry an egg on that sidewalk, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's no humidity like in Houston.
No. Oh, no.
That's
No.
true. So, this is a series in the Daily Reset for Success. There's two series going on here. Daily Reset for Success was made because we know we need to reset our lives. Things happen. Okay, you get into a bad mood, you wake up, you have nightmare, the bills come in, and I was like, COVID happens. Oh my God, the kids are homeschooling. Right? Sometimes you just need a reset button. Boom. So that's why we created the show. And then we realized that so many people were getting laid off or wanting to change their jobs that we created work from home. So I am all about, and so is Louise and Susie, about living a healthier, happier, more productive, and a prosperous life.
Yes. Yes.
And so that's one of the reasons why we decided to show up here. So we're glad you decided to show up here. Now you can make comments, you can talk to us. Susie wants to answer questions. Louise wants to answer questions. So do I. So if you have any comments or questions, there's a comment box wherever you are. So, guess what I did?
I forgot to turn off your phone.
And it's my sister. Oh, I'll have to call her back later.
Poor sister. It happened.
Yeah. So there's comments. Now we're live. Whenever we want to go live, we're live. And today we're live on YouTube and Facebook. And then we're on all the podcast platforms. So feel free to listen to us or watch us. And if you're only listening to us on the podcast platforms, you need to come over to YouTube and see what we look like.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get into all the wonderful opportunities, Susie, welcome, and tell us a little bit about you because, some people may have never met you before.
Yeah. I am Susie Juravich, also known as Juravich, and I am living in Scottsdale. I met these beautiful, lovely beings in Houston, and I've been a traveler for a little bit of time, and I have worked from home for many, many years. And so this staying home is not unusual for me because I've always loved my own home offices, and especially when my kids were little too. I got to be there when they got home off the bus, and I was still working. And that was when I was a real estate broker.
That's right. You have been a real estate broker for as long as I've known you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I know that both of y'all are doing it too. And so, so it's really neat when we can all come together and go, we have this shared reality,
Yes.
And how fun it is and how we can learn from each other about, what we're doing in our office spaces. So I'm always anxious to hear what either one of you have anything to say about that too, because it's awesome.
Well, I think Lady Lou and I both decided. Now, I'm at my daytime office job, so I don't really have anything up. But Lady Lou and I both really like to have a nice background. So if you'll notice, Lady Lou has this beautiful woodsy area, and she's got her owl next to her.
Yeah.
And if you see other shows that we have, I have a really nice background as well.
Yes.
So I think it's important. You need good lighting. and you need a good background if you're going to do presentations or you're going to talk to your clients on Zoom, which most of us have to do now, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Nobody really wants to put the mask on and stay 6 feet away from the person they're trying to have a conversation with. But, that's reality, right?
That's right. It messes up with my lipstick, too, I've noticed.
That's right.
It's a small pet peeve for me is my lipstick. So.
I know.
Now, Lady Lou, you used to be a traveling salesperson. I think this is such a cool thing. She used to sell aerial photographs to farmers and people that had, wow. And I just thought that was awesome. Oh. And so you worked from home, and unless you were traveling out, talking to customers, right, Lady Lou?
Yeah, it's usually like 2 weeks out and a week at home, 2 weeks out and a week at home. I just couldn't stay on the road that much. I was married and my husband had to take care of everything while I was gone. Right. And it was an interesting job. I'm a farmer. I was raised on a farm. So talking to farmers and ranchers and people out in the countryside was absolutely in my bailiwick. I loved it. And we had a lot of rapport. And I sold a lot of aerial pictures. I made a lot of money. It was a wonderful job.
Wow.
And Susie, what can you tell us anything about your decision to work from home and what you want to surround yourself with, what you want other people to see, and how it makes you feel?
Right. That's a great question, because I've got this office space and it was just kind of like this blank canvas, and I was like, God, none of this blankness relates to me because I'm pretty vibrant, So, I mean, right behind me now, I've got a tapestry behind me, and as a yogi, so like all these like cool, kind of sacred geometry pieces, but the color really resonated. I've got another one if I want to sit in a different location. I think lighting is really important, and also having some treasures. Like on another area here, I've got some of my favorite books, and I have a bunch of these card decks, for color, like Louise Hay things there, and I've got little pictures of some of the most beautiful healers that I've had the experience to know and to honor them. So I've just kind of created a space that really resonates with where I am today. Now, years ago, it was very different, but now I'm like, I'm just going to be this juicy self right now. And what does it look like? And every day it could change. So, I'm open for change, but I want it to be relatable when I come in here. I feel creative, I want to feel inspired, and lighting is real important too.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
One of the things that I talk about is trying to figure out work balance. Notice I didn't say work-life balance. Yeah. I said work balance. Because sometimes working from home means screaming kids, dogs barking, jackhammers, lawn people, blowing and all that stuff. And sometimes you do need to get away. So that's one of the things that I advocate for. Find a good place like I'm in right now. It's called Office in America. Mm-hmm. And I'm here in the Houston area, but I know every city has them, where you can go and have high-speed internet, you can have a quiet office, or you can have an open area where people can work. Well, no one really wants to do that right now. So a nice private, quiet office, especially if you're meeting with clients or prospective clients, you might want to do that once in a while. So find a place where you can just go in for a half a day or a couple hours and have that in your back pocket if you do work from home.
Yeah, it helps because you want to feel like you're in a place of love and joy and happiness. So brighten it up if you need to.
There you go. I need to bring something that's portable to put behind me, because you're right. It's just a blank wall. It's like, so boring.
Well, I work for a chiropractor, and so I work from the house here in my office space. And I have rituals every morning. So every morning I get real excited because I have rituals regarding my own personal business, the chiropractic office, and also kind of fun stuff for me. And on top of that is if I feel like I need to get connected and be around people, I can go to the office too.
Perfect.
There you go.
But don't tell anybody. I like working from home best.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
All right. Well, there's people that are watching our show that just got laid off.
Yeah.
Or they have a real need. I'm not going to say desperate. The real need to make some money right now. So I'm going to start talking about some of the things that I found this week, and that I've even found before. Please punch in, you guys, you gals. Punch in and tell me if you have a question or I don't say it right or you have an idea, okay? Otherwise, it gets boring if it's just me talking.
Well, if you're spouting new jobs, we're happy.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, this first category is what we call a virtual assistant. And sometimes that'll turn people off because they're like, oh, well, I don't type very fast. Well, you know what? Virtual assistants do a lot of different things. Okay, they don't just type and transcribe. They can do a host of different things. One of the places that I found, it's USA based. They won't hire you unless you're a USA, what do you call it?
Resident.
Yeah, that's not the right word, but that's close enough. And I know it only pays $10 an hour, but it's a job, okay? If you really need a job right now, they are hiring, and it's called Contemporary VA, Contemporary Virtual Assistant. So I'm going to put all the links of what we're going to talk about are going to be down in the description, okay? So the first one is a virtual assistant. And don't put your own spin on it. Like, things have changed, okay? People are doing all kinds of things for their boss or for a job. The next one is USA based and United Kingdom. Either place that you live, you can work for this company. And it's called Time, etc. Time, ETC. Time, etc. And they are hiring right now for virtual assistants. And both of those companies are pretty new. So they've got excitement, and they got a lot of jobs available. It's really good. I should always say that anything I put up here, anything we talk about is vetted, okay? We've checked it out already. So you don't have to worry whether this is a scam or a fly-by-night. These are real jobs or real opportunities.
Yeah. We want you to be safe.
Yes, we do. The next one I have for a virtual assistant is called Worldwide 101. And we're not sure why they call it worldwide, because you have to be a United States citizen or live in the UK as well. But this one pays much better, $15 to $20 an hour, depending on what you're doing and what if you have a degree. They'll pay you more if you have a degree. Now, this one that I'm about to tell you about is not for me, okay? But it may be for you. It's called a virtual accountant.
Oh. Not me.
Exactly. So if you already have a job where you're doing accounting, or you just got laid off from an accounting job, this is fantastic because you can work from home. And you can still do what you went to school for, what you got trained to do, what you do in your business now. If you need extra work, a virtual accountant, and that comes from a company called Accounting Department. It fits them, right? Accountantdepartment.com. Like I said, all the links will be down below, so don't worry about trying to remember what I'm saying. Any thoughts on virtual assistants or virtual accounting departments, ladies?
Wow, I just think it's brilliant. I just think it's so brilliant for a lot of people to look at, and they can work from home. Maybe they got the kiddos there, or but there's just so much talent out here right now that's kind of hovering, trying to find what is that sweet spot where I can use my gifts. So I think it's beautiful what you're sharing. I just love it. I love your offerings.
And she's got more.
Oh, yes, I do. Okay.
Yay.
So this one kind of went, oh, I could do this. Okay. Like I need another job. Okay.
Right.
So I won't take it away from you. If this fits you, you should apply. Search engine evaluation.
Uh-huh. You don't want that one, huh? There's researchers out there.
Yeah, all you're doing is evaluating websites, okay? So if a brand new website comes up, they want to know if people are liking it or where their eyes go when they land on their page.
Right.
These people are in real need of people just like you who can evaluate their website.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
I love the name of it.
This sounds easy.
Exactly, right? This is pretty easy. This first one I have is called My Karma Hub with a K. My Karma Hub.
Oh.
It is a USA based only, and they start at $11 an hour. But if you get to work from home, you could save your gas and your car, wear and tear and time, right?
That's
so
huge.
$11 an hour, right?
Way.
This next one I'm going to tell you about, I've talked about this particular company before, but I want to bring it back to your attention because I'm not sure I described it quite right the first time. It's basically just what I said, and this company pays $13 to $15 an hour, and they have a lot of different things you can do, and you can evaluate websites, you can be a rater. So a rater sounds weird, a rater. You can rate different articles, websites, all kinds of stuff. There's translation, transcription, and they have micro tasks. Have you guys ever heard of micro tasks?
No. Mm-mm.
They also have corporate jobs too. Okay, so the micro tax, man, I can't talk about that. That's really weird. Tasks, okay, are just what it sounds like. It may be a micro task that takes you 10 minutes, or it could be an hour, or it could be, but it's little things here and there that companies need for you to just take care of, okay? So it's a little bit here. That works good for me because I get bored easy. Please don't ask me to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, because I'm going to be going, what else is around here?
I agree. I'm totally there with you, Marian.
Yeah. So that company's called Appen, APPN. And I think you really should just at least go look at it. I don't like the name. I don't know where they came from. Appen. Okay, whatever. All right. So the next one I have, everybody's heard of, but you may not have thought about applying. It's an Apple advisor. Yes, you can work from home as an Apple advisor. So if you're an Apple phone user or you're an Apple person, then you might feel like you're an expert. Now, if you go to TikTok and watch all the cool things they have on about iPhones, it's all the secrets. Man, I have learned so much. Do you watch TikTok by any chance?
I don't, but I just got a huge upgrade from a 5 whatever phone, and I actually went to the highest level. So I feel like I'm now like in an alien spaceship right now because I have got so much power. And look how big. The other one was like half the size. So yeah. So anyway, I just transcended into a whole different deal there.
No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Now, most people my age think TikTok. No, even Louise, she's like, whatever. What are you talking about, Marian? No, you can watch it on your computer. It doesn't have to be on your phone. They make it for your phone, so it's all done, skinny, but you can still see it. And they have people from all over the world. There's people that are Hollywood, executives and Hollywood stars that are on it. People who dance, like Dance for the Stars. And what I love about it are the hacks that people are coming up with. Cooking hacks, iPhone hacks, okay, I can't even describe it. But people are making money on TikTok. I'm telling you, they are. You should go and check it out. They're making a lot of money too. How did I get off on TikTok? I don't know.
It's a job.
No, I'm curious now. I mean, it wasn't even in my wheelhouse, So thank you. I love getting new information. It's awesome.
You're gonna love it, and you're gonna start sending me cool TikToks. I know because you can share it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your friends all are like, God, Marian, are you addicted to that TikTok? You go, well, yes. As a matter of fact, I am. Okay, I admit it. I'm good with that. Okay. Next one. Remember I was talking about being a scorer?
Uh-oh.
You could become a professional scorer.
Oh.
Now, this is a little different than the scorer I was talking about earlier. How would you like to grade papers? There's schools all over the country, all over Canada, UK. English-speaking schools need people like you to grade tests.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
Standardized tests for schools. You could be a professional scorer, and they pay between $10 and $20 an hour, depending on your experience and your, I guess, if you have a degree or whatever. I'm not sure what their criteria is for getting $20 an hour, but you could check it out.
wow.
Wow.
All right, and the next two are the same type of thing. Measurement Inc., $11 an hour, grading a standardized test for schools.
I'll be darned.
Pearson, Pearson .jobs. Pearson, same thing, grading test. And one more, this, I love their name, Write, WRITE score, writescore.com.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, those are some good ones. I think that people could find something in that group.
Right? Right? And these are all jobs that you can do from your computer at home or in an office like I'm sitting in right now. Now, what I'd like to talk to you ladies about is, do you have any things that got sparked as I was saying that, where they could create their own, where they could, create their own side gig, side hustle, job? Did anything come out of what I just said that really resonated with you?
I have something.
Okay.
My side hustle is, like, if I was going to be, looking at those tests and grading them, I'll be like, man, I'm getting smarter and smarter and smarter. and I was like, because I love learning. I mean, it's like, and I'm cheating because I get all the right answers, So, I'm like, so then I know I'm like super smart, because I got all the right answers. So, but that kind of resonated, with me to be in that place of learning, and getting paid for it. So
Right. And you could do that for a while and then switch over to a different kind of a job. And that way you wouldn't get bored.
That's right.
Oh, I like the whole idea. And the TikTok thing, since I'm not on a cell phone, I have to watch it on the computer, which I haven't done yet. But I'm starting to want to do it because Marian is sending me cute data. I didn't know that. The things she sends me are so informative.
Hello, and you can follow the people that you really resonate with, or they're giving you, like the guy who does, because it has to be a minute or less, these videos. So as much as they can fit in 1 minute. So they have lots of little videos, right? So you can start following them. And then every time they come up with a new tip or whatever, you get a notification that says, hey, one of your favorite people came up with a new iPhone hack. It's like, yes.
Yeah, no. Oh, that is
Excuse me for a minute. I'm going to TikTok.
How did they make the money, though?
Oh, okay. So it's just like any other social media, down at the bottom or even at the top, or, your contact information's in there, right? And so you can do a call to action at the end of your TikTok, or even before or during, if you really like this TikTok, you should follow me on my website or head over to LinkedIn or whatever, you know how to do it. You know how to get people to hire you or to follow you.
You have products or services on your website or that type of thing. Oh, okay. That makes good sense.
And people are coming up with hundreds of thousands of followers in months because their videos are so cute. Oh. They really are.
Can you do videos from the computer or just on the phone? Oh, I don't know.
I haven't done any of that. I'm still in the watching them mode.
We'll have to find out, because that would be a work from home thing. If you've got a talent, you could put it out there and then draw people into what you're doing that's entertaining, and then they'll come and visit you on the website or wherever you have something to offer. I like that.
I do too. I love it. That's a thumbs up for me. I should definitely check it out. Thumbs
Now, as soon as you know how, I don't know why, but for some reason, Americans, maybe it's all over the world, but I'm only in America, so I only know what we're doing. We're crazy, okay? As soon as you say, I like TikTok, people are going, well, did you know that they're watching everything that you do? Did you know that President Trump is going to try to shut them down? It's like, I don't care. Please keep that stuff to yourself. I don't care. I like it. And do you know that Google watches everything you do? Amazon watches everything you do. Come on, people. If you think TikTok is the only place that's collecting your information, might as well go now.
They live in another world. There are no secrets in the internet.
Right. If you're doing something wrong, please don't get online because they're going to find out. And who is they? I don't know who they are, but they're there.
Oh, I love it. Well, tell us, Susie, you said you would have a free offer to folks. I think this is so interesting.
Oh, my gosh. You know, to be perfectly honest, I don't exactly know what I wrote, but I can tell you some offerings I have because so many people right now are feeling like they're not connecting with others and needing just a short check-in or something. So I've got a couple of things. I've been busy over here. Anyway, and these are really great tips too for working from home by using free conference call. I'm using that to bring different people on calls. And of course, Zoom, I paid a little bit more for Zoom so I could have more connections there. So my offerings are so juicy and so yummy that you're going to go, oh yeah, I want to do that. Okay. So the first one is
I can tell you, Susie, that you already told us you have a complimentary 30-minute Akashic record session. And to schedule this time, you just email her or call her.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is even better that she's offering, Marian.
This is awesome. I feel like I've got those are my virtual assistants there by putting those little things right there on that little tab. So do you see how that works? So that is something I'm happy to share about a 30-minute session with the Akashic Records. I'm also offering some just free conference calls on like a check-in, a basic support check-in. It's totally free, and I'll kind of put it together and get a group together. And also, and this is so crazy, I don't know if y'all know me. Anyway, my experience in this timeline as this beautiful, gorgeous goddess here, I've had this relationship stuff going on that's been a little bit, I'm going to say it, not juicy, but very suspect. So I'm now offering some free classes on finding your perfect partner. And I have been certified. I don't know, maybe certifiable. I don't know, but maybe this one to get me out of the way. So I'm now able to reach out and help people. And this is another free offering that I'm giving. So for people that are looking for relationships, and the relationship thing is so goofy because it's like most of the time it's about a relationship with our own selves, you know?
You know, I think this is important too, Susie, especially when people are looking for a job or looking to work from home. When you do your 30-minute Akashic record, can you help them figure out, well, over the last 3 lifetimes you've been doing this, and that might resonate with them or something.
Right.
Am I off base?
Right. Yeah, I mean, you are completely right on target. I just did one yesterday, about an hour and 10-minute one. But we do have an opportunity to raise our vibration up to enough of a space where we're open to receive more guidance. And you could say it's from God or source, or you can say it from the many lives that we've all been in. And so that is huge. And there is guidance and it's wisdom. And when a person hears that energy or experiences the frequency, you know, it's about believing it's possible, that there's a part of me that already knows what to do. There's a part of me and some wisdom from another expression of my soul that we can come in and just allow that energy to come in and give us the answers, because we want to ask questions, you know, like, what am I supposed to be doing? And so we always say is to go in and get more attuned to what the question is. So sometimes we got to ask better questions, you know?
Yeah.
And so, but the records are so cool because I think a lot of us are accessing it anyway and calling it a gut instinct or oh, it just came up. A thought just came in, you know.
Yeah.
But that is beautiful, you know. But yes, that can help people who are looking for change or wanting to feel better, you know, about their life and circumstances. So definitely, yeah, the records are so fun to play in.
Now we have somebody in the audience who wants to know what an Akashic record is.
Okay, Karen. So in some different circles, it's called the Book of Life, the Book of Souls. And I'm a yogi, so I go by the Akashic records. This is some of the work that Edgar Cayce did as well, with his healing work with other people. And so it's kind of like I don't see it as a book, but you could see it as a book that everything you've ever experienced, Karen, is recorded. And it's not to be good or bad or anything. It's just a record of this incarnation as the divine being that you are. And so everything is recorded. And some of the work we do, we're able to keep that same something that maybe didn't work before, and we can do an overlay to the records. We can't remove the records, but we can do an overlay that creates a better and softer and gentler approach to living and looking at different things that have happened in your life.
Nice.
It's very beautiful.
Thank you. Yes.
Yay.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Yay.
Wow. Well, we're out of time.
Yeah.
Now, you're coming back. Lady Marian,
am.
you want to tell us about when she's coming back and take us out of here?
Okay. Thank you, Marian. And thank you for being here, Susie. This has been so fun. We knew it would be. But Susie will be back with a show all about herself on the 21st of August, which is a Friday. It'll be at 9 a.m. Central Time. But we have replays on Facebook and YouTube and, of course, on our podcast. So you can always catch it anytime you want. But we're delighted that she was here today to help us with this show, The Work from Home. And we'll be so happy to have her back on the 21st so we can get more information from this juicy lady.
Woo!
So thank you, everyone. We love you. We love you, juicy lady. We love you, Marian, and our audience.
Thank you.
Take care. See you down the road.